If you want to change the world, the best thing you can do is change your world. Be kind and be nice to every single person around you.
Save me from the lion's den. No love in the heart of the jungle. Molotov cocktails in the air. Tear gas, watch it all just crumble. Praying.
Welcome back to another video. Happy whatever day it is that you are watching this. I'm wearing sunglasses because I have a screen that's above the camera. If I'm looking at the screen, it looks funny because I'm not looking at the lens, and so I'm just wearing the glasses. Today's video, we're going to break down the lyrics for my new song, Loud, which comes out Friday. I don't know when you're watching this, so it may already be out. It's coming out August 28th. If you're watching this after, go check it out. If you're watching it before, go pre-save. I wrote this song in June, I believe it was. It was right around the time when there were riots happening, and I was in California and they had just lifted the curfew, and kind of watching a lot of the stuff going on the news and witnessing some of it. It was just kind of something I wrote on the observation. I wrote it from a very vague perspective so that more people can relate to it, to maybe touch everybody in some way. At that time, like, everything just seemed so loud. It kind of felt like there was a lot of chaos. The verses reflect that, and then the chorus was meant to be an escape, finding somebody or something. Some people have said that, like, how they related to it was like I was possibly talking about God. There was no specific person, thing, God, nothing that I was saying this is what it is. It was kind of open for your interpretation, however it can relate to you and whatever you found to help quiet the chaos and kind of find peace. So the first verse starts off, save me from the lion's den. There's no love in the heart of the jungle. Molotov cocktails in the air. Tear gas, watch it all just crumble. I feel like that's pretty obvious. When you go out in the world felt like a lion's den where you are at risk for pretty much anything. And then obviously there was, like, anytime there's riots, there's Molotov cocktails, and the police were tear gassing. Those things were brought up quite a bit, and what the news was portraying is like you were visually just watching everything kind of crumble to the ground. That was the first verse. Then it has only 4 bars. It goes into a pre-chorus, which is praying as it all unfolds, faking like we have control. It doesn't matter what side you're really on. I think we're all kind of praying that things get better and we can all coexist, look at each other as humans, and live together. I mean, that's the biggest thing. And there was just a lot of people that were, I feel like, faking like things were okay when there is a lot of things that were not okay. And then we have the chorus. When the world shut down, I found my way to you. When the world keeps on breaking, I feel safe with you. When the world gets loud, I found peace in you. That's the escape. You know, that's the part where, like, when everything is chaos and you don't feel like you have any control, there's one thing that is kind of keeping you afloat and keeping you at peace, quieting your mind. Second verse goes, the city bleeds in the streets of a ghost town. Point the blame cause it's not on us. Ready for war, escalate whatever goes down. Bullets fly for the sake of what? Protesting and particularly riots began to happen right after COVID, and things were just opening up. So, like, cities were still ghost towns. It also seemed that, like, everybody was kind of pointing the blame at the other person, and anytime like these type of conflicts happen, very rarely do people take accountability. That's how they get to this point, is the escalation of pointing the finger and blaming somebody else. Rather than trying to work on what it is or how we're contributing to the issue, it consistently gets projected onto the other party that they are the ones who are at fault. That's what I was kind of talking about in that verse. Third verse is, I forgot what the third verse is. What's the third verse? The city grieves with the pleas of a fight where everybody thinks they're waking up. Sound asleep, seem to be in a nightmare, baptized in a river of blood. I think it was hard for a lot of people that live in a community to watch things that they're, just to watch their community fall apart. And I feel like this is particularly true for 2020. There's a lot of people that feel like they're woke. And what's interesting is people who are on completely different sides of issues think that they're woke and that the other person is asleep. And from a just kind of an objective outside look at it, it just was really interesting how everybody thinks they're awake. I just kind of question, like, what if everybody's still asleep and we're just kind of stuck in a nightmare because not everybody can be woke. Baptized in a river of blood was kind of just a play on words where everybody thinks they're making a righteous decision and we're doing it at the expense of somebody else, usually. That's the breakdown of like kind of basics of the lyrics. I would love for you to go check it out. Pre-save it. It comes out August 28th, and this is just kind of a simple video. I'm working on a really fun, cool video. I figured we might as well promote my new song and talk about it and maybe help you guys understand the thought process I went through behind it. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. I would love to know your guys' thoughts. Have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy my new song, and much love.